Okay, this is a public safety meeting for Thursday, August 28th, 2025. Um, call roll call. Oh, before to do this. Ouch. Okay, so roll call. John,
Yep.
Gwen,
Present.
Mel, and then Kelly is excused because she has back to school night tonight. So that being said, roll call, public comment. I have only one thing to say. There's a lot of stuff going on right now with Target, with getting them to be compliant, with removing the safe parking out of their parking lot. They're letting Target parking lot be kind of like a safe parking. They have a problem over there where there's a woman who is in a blue gray like Bronco, brand new, who reports from the neighborhood is they see different men coming in and out of there. And so they're thinking that she's hooking out of her vehicle over there in the parking lot. She's there every night. And Target has failed to remove her. Last night, they were called again, emailed, and they said, well, they told her, but they didn't call the police. And they've been instructed by Valoni today to call the police. We have a problem also with a homeless individual who is starting fires. He's making campfires right behind the wall of the residence on Berrywood every night to stay warm and to cook in the parking lot. And they aren't doing anything about that either. So Officer Valoni is addressing that. But my big thing is, Target is supposed to not have that there. They have an alcohol license. They are not allowed to have people loitering in their parking lot like that with an alcohol license, even if it's just beer and wine. So
yeah, they got to do something about that.
We had an incident today that this guy wandered over, and he was wandering between Target and here in the neighborhood, and he decided to expose himself on the sidewalk over here on Capitol and was sitting there doing his thing. And then was wandering in a neighbor's yards. He wandered in my yard, and so had to call the police. The police didn't come, and then they because it was probably a low priority. There's a lot of stuff going on in town today, and he came into my yard, and I just said, look, you need to go, and you need to keep moving because you can't stay here, and he moved. But he just, I showed Officer Valoni the pictures, and he said that he doesn't look familiar. There's a lot of unfamiliar faces, and he's questioning whether or not there's been some illegal dumping done again in the area. And so he said that to tell people that if they see those white vans, they need to call the city attorney's office if they see them, because there's some reporting action that you can do with the white van showing up and dropping people off, because those are what they're doing. They, at one point, they were driving over in this area and also in downtown central area, and they were bringing a load of them and just dropping them off, and a lot of them were mental patients.
Did that get photographed? Did that get photographed?
Who? The dropping?
The drop off. The drop off
We
of the
don't know what he
patients.
was wondering if he's part of another drop off that happened. We don't know. I didn't see him until I got phone calls from neighbors. Melanie, there's a guy on Capitol that is like got his appendage out and doing some action with it in front of everybody. I'm like, oh, great.
Oh my God.
you know,
Okay.
but that's those updates, but we're just gonna have to, everybody that goes to Target have to keep them, where they're, if you see anything driving at night by there or early in the morning, we need to call them on it. We need to, because we are not agents of Target. So the LAPD won't come when we call because we aren't appointed agents of Target and it's private property.
Yeah, but they still, their
They're
obligation, they still come. They should come.
And they're closed. So who's supposed to report it when they're closed?
That's what doesn't
You
make
know,
sense.
they don't have security at night. They don't have any cameras over on this side of Target, according to Officer Valoni. They're all
Yeah.
just straight down the middle and kind of a little span out, and that's it. They don't have cameras over by the wall area.
Last couple of nights ago, I forgot where we were, and we were coming home, and there was a gray truck backed up against the wall between your house and your neighbor's house.
Yeah, that's it. It's like a gray Bronco, gray blue Bronco with tin foil on the windows.
No, this was a truck.
It was a truck. Oh wow.
This was a pickup truck. And it was about 10 o'clock when we got home.
Huh.
And he was backed up against the wall. And I think there was
And
one or two
there's
cars
been,
over there by
I've
the.
had photographs from people that are port workers, come in and go on, because they're like 3 in the morning, late at night and all that. And they photograph like SUVs with people pulling up to them, grabbing like bags and stuff from them. So they're doing drug deals in the parking lot in the middle of the night too.
Yeah.
So
Is that your public comment or?
yeah, that's my public comment.
Okay, I have one. There's an individual on Hanford. He's a resident. He lives at on the street. And he's been an issue in our general area. Um, uh, our SLO is interested in doing a follow-up visit with him. And but I've kind of notified individuals to get their cameras going. They can definitely report trespassing. But he's been kind of ramping up petty thefts of, you know, Amazon
Just
packages and that kind of thing, and acting kind of scary. So uh, he probably needs some mental health help or reach out. And yeah, so you know,
nuts.
we have our residential, neighbors who sometimes need some help and
Yep.
try to work with it in a balanced way. Yeah.
There's a lot
Okay,
of
so
people. I've been talking to a lot
now
of people that about it too. Everywhere. There's always one or two. The other night on Western, um, there was a guy just, I forgot where it was, over there by, I think by the UPS store, just up against the building peeing.
oh really?
Yeah, and he was a homeless guy. Yeah,
Yikes.
he was just peeing up against the building there, right where the UPS building is. That the store.
Yeah, I'm kind of like perplexed about that a little bit because if there is no bathrooms, where are they gonna go? But peeing up against the wall, why do that? Just go in a bush.
Um, I believe that on public comment, we're only supposed to make statements and not really
Yeah.
have a dialogue.
Yeah,
Um,
They anyway. So the next thing is this. You guys are aware that this town hall is rescheduled. And it's the 10th from 6 to 8 at Cabrillo Beach.
Do you have one of the graphics to be able to show on screen, just to have it as a recorded on our meeting?
This is it right here. That's what I'm showing. This is the flyer.
Oh, it's not showing up yet.
It should. Can you see
No,
it,
it's
John?
not.
Mm-hmm.
You
Emergency
do.
preparedness town hall.
Oh, I see. I had this on webinar, not Melanie Lebrecht's screen. Okay, there we are.
Oh,
Okay. Once
there it
again, yeah,
is.
can you scan it down again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And our neighborhood council and the neighborhood council logos aren't on there. She said there was no room to put them on there. So this is
To
the
put us,
deal.
oh, I'm sorry, I had a question. I'm going to try to get Kelly Cross those emergency books from her. We do have cert books from the federal government, but I don't know if this is the appropriate time to hand them
Probably
out.
not. Third's going to be handing out their own stuff there.
Yeah.
They're going to be there.
Also, in regards to this, I mentioned this to Melanie, something for possibly another event. AAA is interested in participating in a future public safety event. They have their own public safety items that they can pass out for free, and they are interested in participating in a future public event for the community.
Yeah. So let's get back to this though at hand here because of the situation that we're in with me being up in the air. Now it's up in the air with the surgery because I don't know if it's the 2nd, the 5th, or the 11th. If it's the 11th, then we're good. I'll be able to go to the town hall. If it is the 5th, I'm out. If it's the 2nd, I'm out. So we are supposed to provide the cookies and the water for the event. We have to get those cookies and water to the event. Well, if I'm going to be laid up on the 2nd, I have to purchase those cookies and water now, but somebody has to be responsible for those to get them from my house and take them to the event.
Well, I'm right down the street from you.
Right. So I have to buy the single things of cookies and then the jugs of water for cups because it has to be sustainable. It can't be like we do the bottled water. She said that it had to be where they poured from a spout water into plastic cups. So I've got to get plastic cups. I've got to go get the water and go get the cookies. But
Well, why
I
wouldn't they
plan on
use like
doing that
even the little
this
bottles?
huh?
Why won't they use the small little bottles? I don't.
They I can't use bottles at all. She says it has to be the jugs with the pour spout on them.
Okay.
You're muted, Gwen.
Do they happen to have one of those pour spout receptacles? Because I actually happen to have one.
No. She says I have to buy the water that has like the spout, the jugs that have the spout that pours out of it at the bottom.
In other words, she's got to get the square ones that
Yeah, the square one
has
that
the valve at the bottom of the gallon, 2 gallon one. I think they're
Do
one and
you?
a
yeah,
half to
Yeah, I
2 gallon.
understand. Do you? But that's kind of the same issue. How about this? I happen to have one of those sparklet, um, uh,
but
you
you have to
know,
have a machine to put it in.
no, no. Okay, so you go to Home Depot and you get those 5-gallon bottles, the same that are like the sparklets.
They don't
Then
have a port on them. So
let me finish. That's what I keep saying. I have I have two things. I have actually a full-on beverage um holder, that you can put in lemonade or something like that with the spout. It's one of those service, the lemonade
Yeah,
and
but
cold
then you
drink
gotta have
one.
somebody lift it and pour it into it and all of that,
I
right?
do that all the time. I have one for water and I have one
Buy the
that you
water.
can add
We
ice.
got the money for it, we'll buy the water. The water's already money's already been allotted for it. I will go buy the water. It's just somebody to be responsible for getting it there to the meeting.
Okay. All
If
right.
it turns out that my surgery is either the 5th or the 2nd. If it's the 11th, then I will get it there. The
Okay.
cookies
Just
are
keep
gonna
me
have to be
posted.
inside. The cookies will have to be inside somebody's house because they'll melt. The water
Yeah, we'll just,
bottles, um,
I'll keep the water bottle, they're gallons though,
yeah,
you
but
know.
I don't know how many of those we'll need. Probably 3.
Are
How
you
Because I don't
many,
know.
sure that that's
how many people?
going to be a lot of people?
It could
Are
be.
you, are you sure that she doesn't want the larger
I'm sure I had 2 different conversations with her.
hmm,
She
interesting.
said to get cups and to get the
2 gallon.
spout water gallon things. That's what she said. It had to be
Okay.
recyclable.
But 3 gallons, and are there gonna be 40, 50 people or more?
I'm projecting about 100,
Well,
probably.
three of those things aren't gonna be enough.
No.
No, they aren't.
You know, you're gonna need like 6 or 7 of them, if not more.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what
Yeah.
I'll get. Ted's gonna take me this weekend to go get them and lift them and all that for me and get the cookies, and we'll get all of that. So that way it's purchased and it's out of the way and we know. The other thing is I've got to get the John, I'll have to get you the zip drive,
Okay,
the flash drives to give
yeah,
out and printed materials to hand out.
okay.
Okay. So I'll get those to you too. Um, but anyway, so that's that. So then the next thing is approval of the letter. So this is the letter edited by Victor. So can you see it, John?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the letter.
Is this the same one in the attachment?
This is the one that I sent you, but no, it's edited. This is changed.
It has been
Victor,
changed.
Victor edited it for me. And so this is what we've got here.
I one thing I was going to suggest they and them is not clear. Just it's
Yeah, that's what I was.
there's a few things.
But
I
you had
also
a chance, and I sent you this a week ago to edit this,
yeah.
and now you cannot do this now. I wanted you to do this before the meeting. To do
Okay.
this
Well,
now, we cannot do this.
I understand, but the they and them, if we can be more clear, I suggest an amendment. Does anybody second the discussion of an amendment?
So what
Do we have
would
time?
what would it be?
Well, you just moved it away. Okay. They hunt down community members. It would be people, individuals, individuals with masks, disguising themselves, that are purportedly ICE, have been seen hunting down community members.
So individuals with masks or disguising themselves.
Yeah, disguising themselves.
How do you spell disguise? Oh,
Diguise.
ING.
DIS. Sorry, DIS.
I got it.
Yeah.
Disguising
Themselves. And assumed to be ICE officers have been seen or spotted or have been seen by community
have
members.
been witnessed or have been seen or been witnessed or have been seen.
Have been, yeah.
Have
Well, no,
been,
because it says they hunt down community members. Have been reported.
well, we can have been seen hunting down, had hunting.
Have been
seen hunting down,
reported.
reported to be hunting down,
Well,
reported to be
no, I have issues with hunting. What did I just say?
crack.
Have been reported by community members accosting and detaining the people, people from CD15, individuals from CD15.
Well, that's not it. Well, it's not just individuals, it's all over. Accosting
Yeah, but
individuals.
aren't we concerned with what has been reported by our community members in CD15?
No,
All right,
accosting individuals in the community.
in the community members or Los Angelinos.
In the community.
Yeah,
In the community and Los Angeles community members,
yeah,
maybe.
yeah, something along that nature. In the streets, at bus stops, in cars, have been witnessed being pulled from stores, car washes,
corner vending locations, and more.
yeah.
The ease of coming and going into the harbor facilitated ICE using untraceable vehicles.
We have community members who are witnessing and recording the ease that these ICE individuals, these people
Well, I don't
assumed
want
to
to
be.
tell them that we have community members because we aren't part of her organization. So,
All right. Well, there is documentation. There is
there are
documentation.
yeah,
There is documentation of of
the
ICE purportedly ICE individuals coming and or leaving. Well, they've been actually seen coming out of particular locations, which are federal installations, are they not?
coming and going into the harbor area.
The comings and goings is being facilitated into the harbor
Going
area.
in the harbor area,
Well, that
which is
they have been seen.
Which is being facilitated by ICE. I
No,
guess.
no.
Harbor
No.
area, Terminal Island is what it should probably say.
It is, yeah.
Which,
So these purported ICE officers have been recorded
there's
coming and
documentation of
going,
ICE individuals of coming and going into the harbor area.
have been recorded, have been
So
documented, coming and going from the harbor area at a site in Terminal Island and they are using and then the rest of it's the same. I would hope that after so everything else is exactly the same, the entire tagging of that. And I don't know if there is something that maybe Officer Valoni, sorry, I hope you guys don't hear all that barking. After the list of illegal things to do with plates, I hope that Officer Valoni can cite legal code, police code, as to why, traffic code, as to why vehicles are pulled over for these infractions. Perhaps say as per legal traffic code XXXXX, everything listed is illegal and subject to police pullover. And then we would ask that local LAPD, Port Police, and sheriffs monitor and pull these vehicles over as they would for any driver disobeying vehicle rules.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Okay. So let me save this, save there. And I didn't change it on the one on the screen. I saved it and changed it on the document that I've got here. Because I couldn't do it on the other. But that's done. So there's that. So the letter.
And maybe just a friendly amendment of we ask for immediate enforcement. Immediate, the very last paragraph. We just change the sentence, kind of clean it up a little. We ask for immediate. We ask for
where going?
The very last paragraph before Ray Regalata.
Okay, so change it.
We ask that, and we ask that
what?
We ask that our law enforcement entities whatever it is, ticket, stop, do whatever it is that is under the law for these individuals who are blatantly, violating traffic laws.
So we ask that our law enforcement entities do whatever is required by law, by traffic.
Right, yeah.
Laws. And enforce. Enforce these laws upon these individuals.
Yeah. Something along those lines, but not put enforce twice. Anyway, and okay, so we had talked this has come up in discussion before. The point being that these individuals, can we say anything about supporting that latest speech by Tim McOsker as well?
The latest what?
The latest speech. Letter. We cannot?
I wouldn't say that in this letter. Because this is going to people like City Council, Los Angeles Harbor Commission, Nanette Barragon. This is to get them to start doing
Well, then
state
we
action,
support,
action.
okay, we support Los Angeles's position. That this is, or at what stage is it right now where the judge has stated that ICE should be needs to cease and desist this.
He put a stay. There's a stay on them supposed to be doing immigration raids. There's based on race, and profiling their job and their color and all that. But the thing is, it's not mattering. He's going forward doing it. They're doing it anyway. And they've even said that Trump is preparing to do a big surge of immigration in LA and Chicago.
Right.
Again, they're stepping it up. Even more it's supposed to be coming, like this next weekend and all.
Yeah. The other thing about this is that the reason these ghost rides, the reason violating and hiding their identity, violating with not having trackable plates, is that this creates a tremendous opportunity for predators. I mean, they basically are acting as if they are predators, and they are creating a tremendous opportunity for child abductors, for traffickers. We might want to say that ICE's conduct is the exact same as.
Would we put something like that though?
Yeah, yes, we can. That these actions
Where in the letter? At the next call, do another paragraph. I mean, where do you?
I mean, it would be between it would be right after that sentence that we just amended. And then doing this will save lives, protect individuals, for our community from forced family separations. We wanted in between that. So it'd be between what you just amended, that sentence, and then the next sentence would be ICE. What did I just say?
So doing this.
Okay. Wait, no. It's put that at the very end. That would be the very last sentence.
What? It would be one?
Doing this will save lives, protect individuals. What you see there is the very last sentence, should stay the very last sentence. What I'm saying is, after what we just amended, that sentence, the next thought should be ICE's actions of hiding their identity and hiding and making their vehicles untraceable is the same behavior, that is the type of criminal behavior that actual sex traffickers, people who abduct people, that is their, it's the same behavior. And as a consequence, the people of Los Angeles have no way of knowing or tracing whether ICE.
Oh, okay. Hold on a minute.
Oh my God. Hold on, guys. I have a problem. I have two dogs that are
is the type of criminal behavior of predators and abductors. How about predators and abductors?
Yeah, we're saying that the serious consequences of ICE doing these ghost rides is that it is impossible to distinguish government ICE officers from predators, sex traffickers, abductors, and it increases the danger, actual danger of the people of Los Angeles.
Look, it isn't these guys, in a way Gwen's right. They can steal those uniforms and act like they're ICE, and then they
Yeah,
start abducting children.
Yeah, children, women.
Yeah.
There have been times where women have been abducted, and because the disguises, you wrap your face and you have a fake license plate,
Yep.
and then they disappear. There is nothing you can do.
They just had something here a few days ago or last week where cops came into somebody's house and robbed them, and they impersonated police officers, had the whole outfit and everything. So what stops somebody, like she's saying, what stops them from getting same uniforms
here's
and
what
stuff
I've got. It
and
says,
look like,
ICE's actions of hiding their identity and making vehicles untraceable is the type of criminal behavior of predators and abductors. It is impossible to distinguish ICE enforcement for sex traffickers, ICE enforcement from sex traffickers, predators, and abductors. And then I've got the
And it is impossible. Yeah, ICE is creating a public danger. This federal action is creating a public danger for all Angelenos.
And they are federal, right?
They are federal.
Yeah.
Yes. And then doing this will save lives, protect individuals in our community, force family separation, brutality, lack of due process, and overall violations of basic human rights.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay. Okay.
Yeah. So now we
and there is some typos. Misspellings and stuff like that, double letters.
That's all fixed, though. I thought Victor fixed all of those. Because this isn't Victor went
well,
through.
sheriff's is not punctuated properly.
Where?
We after the bullet points after sheriff's, we would ask that the
Sheriff's
local
right. And sheriff's monitor. That's right.
And sheriff monitor. We ask the police department, port police, and sheriff to monitor.
But isn't
it's
it
not
multiple?
It's not sheriffs. No, then it would be what? No, the county sheriff. Los Angeles, there's only one county sheriff. There's only one LA County sheriff. There's one police department. There's not police departments. There's not Los Angeles police departments, port polices, and sheriffs. There is the LA County sheriff, the port police. So if you want to put an LA County sheriff monitor.
Okay, monitor there. There, I fixed that. Okay.
But it still should say, we ask the local Los Angeles Police Department, port police, and sheriff to monitor.
And county sheriff to monitor, yes.
And county sheriff.
LA County sheriff to monitor. Yeah. And then this would prompt, let's see, this would, wait, pull these vehicles over as they would get rid of do for any driver disobeying as they would for any driver disobeying, yeah, get rid of the do.
Now, what?
As they
What?
would for any driver. It's the same
Where is
sentence.
that?
Same sentence.
Oh,
We would
this
ask
is
that,
point.
no. Down here down here below the bullet points, we're on the same sentence where sheriff's
Oh, we
is.
asked those
And pull these vehicles over as they would for
the driver is and
get
what
rid of the
car
do.
is. These vehicles should be held, investigated thoroughly, including having them towed and secured for deeper review.
Wait, I'm giving you
This
small
would protect
things.
community residents, especially if a valid driver's license is held.
Can I just
Person
fix a
driving.
few? Because investigated is capitalized. I would get rid of do. And I would fix the sentence. This would prompt inquiries. This would prompt, okay, what's trying to be expressed here about this would prompt an inquiry is who the driver is and what the car is and what we're dealing with. That comes to what we're talking about whether they're actually really ICE or not. This allows LAPD, Port Police, and Sheriff to confirm the legality of the driver.
So where are you putting this?
That it is
I
ICE.
know, so I know where you're putting this and what you're doing.
Okay. It's the same sentence. I was staying with the same sentence that we were talking about before. After the bullet points, we would ask that local LA Police Department, Port Police,
Right.
and LA County Sheriff to monitor and pull these vehicles over.
LA County Sheriff. Okay.
Yeah. As they would for any driver disobeying
As they
or
would for any driver
violating licensing, or violating, not disobeying, violating vehicle rules.
Traffic rules. Or
Yeah.
violating.
Vehicle, well, it's a vehicle rule. It's a vehicle
Okay.
rule. It's a DMV vehicle, whatever. And that's where we wanted the reference to some of the laws regarding that. Anyway, now the next sentence is vague again, but it is coming to what we just discussed about we do not know whether this is an actual government federal ICE agent or somebody who is out there trying to kidnap people for
these vehicles
horrible things. So this, stopping all vehicles these vehicles facilitate ensuring, stopping
these should be held, investigated thoroughly, and include having them towed and secured for deeper review and corroboration of vehicle ownership and registration.
Okay,
that
then get rid of, then strike out this would prompt an inquiry who the driver is and what the car is and who we're dealing with. Just get rid of that because we talk about that with the thought that you just added.
Yeah.
You don't even.
Okay. These vehicles should be.
They should be held.
This would protect community residents, especially if a valid driver's license is held by the person driving.
This would protect community.
These
actions, these are the services that this is an important service our law enforcement agencies, I don't know, anything like that. Our law enforcement
what?
agencies, we ask our law enforcement agencies to protect our community residents. Since we have such a problem with this or something, you know. All drivers with false plates and false identities or hidden identities need to be held accountable and bound within California Vehicle Code regulations.
Yeah. So what I put was, we ask our law enforcement agencies to protect our community residents and support holding these drivers accountable and bound within California Vehicle Code regulations, and limit the possibility of willful, wanton, reckless, and malicious intent to injure or kidnap individuals.
Sounds great. Yeah.
That's good.
We ask our law enforcement entities to do whatever is required by traffic laws and enforce these laws upon the individuals doing the ICE ghost rides. ICE actions of hiding their identity and making vehicles untraceable is the type of criminal behavior of predators and abductors. It is impossible to distinguish ICE enforcement from sex traffickers, predators, and abductors. The federal action is creating a public danger for all Angelinos. Doing this will save lives, protect individuals in our communities from forced family separations, brutalities, lack of due process, and overall violation of basic human rights.
Sounds great. Beautiful.
Okay. So
yeah.
there. So let's vote on it. So all in
And now,
favor?
what they are, we need to bring them out, but we need to bring out the true people that are, like you said, that are going to try to kidnap and take women, children. Like I said, they can pose as anything.
Anyone in this climate, anyone can pose as an ICE agent because
Yep.
there is and be completely untraceable, because ICE agents are all
They're letting just
this is
anybody
the
be part of
big
it now.
danger. It's so horrible. I can't even. It's terrible. ICE agents
Yeah, there's a
have created a climate of such danger.
Yep, they have.
yeah, but
Okay, so you ready to vote on this so we can go to the next two
Yes.
things?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, are we going to vote on the amendments and then
No,
on
because
the whole thing?
it really wasn't, it was up for, there's no amendment
Amendment.
for it. We just
Okay.
vote on it.
And we just read them. So, okay.
All those in favor? Aye.
I
Aye. Unanimous.
Now, let's see, I gotta close this. It's saved, make sure. And then,
Well, we can always look at the recording again.
okay, so this goes with the letter. This is a resolution.
Right.
So whereas the recent unwarranted and violent detention of a member of Harbor Area Police by mass agents of the federal demonstrates an utter and appalling disregard for American citizens exercising their civil rights, whereas the action committed under the color of authority was conducted solely to intimidate and terrorize those who dare to test the validity of the Constitution and Bill of Rights, whereas the assault and detention occurred on Terminal Island on property under jurisdiction of the City of Los Angeles Harbor Department. There it be resolved, the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council condemns the brutal and lawful acts of the Department of Homeland Security, its immigration and customs enforcement agents, and strongly objects to use of Terminal Island as a base of operation. And be it further resolved, the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council calls upon the authorities of City of Los Angeles, especially Harbor Department and Los Angeles Port Police, to provide the safety and security of those individuals who choose to peacefully and courageously act to defend their rights and those of others. And be it further resolved, the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council specifically requests a report to the community from the Port Police regarding this incident, and the Port Police develop a protocol to prevent incidents like this from reoccurring.
I agree with the fruit. That's an amendment. May I make a motion to make some slight changes, slight amendments?
Okay. Like what?
Anybody second it?
I'll second it.
Okay. I believe that there is a word, an incorrect word in the second bullet point. Whereas this action of
This action
disregarding.
committed under the power of authority.
Wait,
It's like,
wait,
whereas
okay,
this
wait.
action was committed under
Wait,
the color of authority,
hold on.
was
Just
conducted
wait.
solely to intimidate
Wait a
and
second,
terrorize.
wait a second. Okay. This is the amendment. Whereas the previous bullet point, this action of violently detaining the Harbor Area Police Patrol individual. Okay.
We don't want.
Whereas this
who's
action
what?
committed under the color of authority was conducted solely to intimidate and terrorize those who dare to it's not test the validity. They weren't testing the validity of the Constitution.
Yeah.
They were defending the validity of the Constitution.
For those who, okay.
For
let's see.
those
who dare to defend.
I would get rid of defend the validity of the Constitution and Bill of Rights.
Okay.
They were defending it. They were participating in the validity. They were not testing anything.
Okay. Defend the validity of the Constitution.
The only people testing the validity of the Constitution
okay.
are those that are arresting American citizens who are recording the actions that they are doing.
Yeah.
That is a full constitutional right.
Yep.
They are intimidating and terrorizing those who are defending the validity of the Constitution. And that's not even the validity. They are defending the Constitution and Bill of Rights. They are conducting they are acting within their constitutional rights
to defend the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. Then,
yeah. Intimidate and terrorize those who are acting under the protection, acting peacefully under, or acting under the, yeah.
So I think it's good. That's fine. I think it's good to leave it the way it is.
Well, it's not, they're not testing the validity. Everybody who was there.
I know I did. Terrorize those who dare to defend the Constitution and Bill of Rights, period.
Yeah, okay.
And whereas the assault and detention occurred on Terminal Island on property under jurisdiction of the City of Los Angeles Harbor Department, therefore be it resolved, the Northwest San Pedro neighborhood condemns the brutal and unlawful acts of the Department of Homeland Security and its immigration and custom enforcement agents, strongly objects to its use of Terminal Island as a base of operations. For the resolve, the Northwest San Pedro neighborhood council calls upon the authorities of the City of Los Angeles, and especially the Harbor Department and Los Angeles Port Police, to provide for safety and security of those individuals who choose to peacefully and courageously act to defend their rights and those of others.
Yeah, well, peacefully and courageously. Peacefully
and courageously.
Yeah, act to defend. Yeah,
their constitutional rights.
Who should-
Shouldn't it say their constitutional rights?
Yes, defend their constitutional rights. Yeah.
And those of others.
And
And the
defend,
and the
to
rights of
defend-
others.
defend
And
their
defend the rights,
and defend the
constitutional
rights.
and the rights of
Yes.
others.
Yeah.
Okay. And be it further resolved, the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council specifically requests a report to the community from the Port Police regarding this incident, and that the Port Police
Request
develop
an investigation and a report.
or specifically request an investigation and report.
An investigation and report. An investigation into the actions of immigration and customs enforcement agents. Yeah.
Let's see. Darn it, stop it.
An investigation into the actions of ICE on their on Terminal Island or wherever it is.
Investigation, the actions of immigration and custom enforcement agents, and a report to the community from the Port Police regarding this incident, and that the Port Police
Yes.
develop a protocol to prevent incidents like these from reoccurring.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me save this. Save.
Hey guys, I'll be right back to give my vote.
So this is the resolution. And we're just voting. We aren't doing any other stuff, just the vote. I'm not doing like
Sorry,
amendments.
but I have two feral dogs. They're dogs that were rescued in the middle of the desert, abandoned, and they have some bad habits.
Okay, so we'll vote on the resolution. So we've got it. Everybody in favor of this? All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
So we got that, and that will go with the letter attached to the letter.
Fantastic.
Huh? So both of them, the way I want them sent is together, you know, as a package. So hopefully.
Are we not going to, well, because they are both about two separate topics, the resolution actually talks about the incident that Tim McOsker explained. Are you certain that you do not want to add a sentence in the letter that says we are supporting a resolution regarding a particular a particular incident that occurred on X and X date?
Oh, that's actually a good idea if I'm attaching it. So what would you do? You would say
we can open up a motion to revisit the letter and a motion to amend the letter again.
I move that we redo the letter. we add a motion to add something to the letter,
Yeah,
add another
so
sentence.
I would like to, even though we have voted for it, we can then re-vote for the new amendment. So I vote that we reopen the letter for another amendment.
I
Anybody
second.
second that? Okay.
Second.
So let's consider adding
Okay, so what would we say at the bottom, the
hold on.
next?
That's what we're doing. Okay. Well, one of the things that would be a bridge for this would be at the very beginning of the letter where we rework that first paragraph. So immediately after that first paragraph about that they're hunting, we change hunting down, that community members are being stopped in the streets, at bus stops, cars, being
what
pulled
were
from
the
stores, blah,
bullet?
blah, 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 blah.
Okay, where it says
Then a
more.
bridge sentence should also say we also express concern with ICE agents being cited with ICE agents cited, SITE, site, or something of that nature.
Yeah.
SITE cited at Terminal Island, and their actions and their behavior or their actions regarding peaceful demonstrators, regarding an incident between that regarding an incident with peaceful demonstrators, period. And then talk about that and being well, it's to kind of, well, unfortunately I don't see that next sentence. I could help that we amended.
Also express concern with ICE agents cited at the Terminal Island.
With urgent
and
concerns about actions unfolding in our Los Angeles streets.
Incident with peaceful demonstrators.
Yes.
Is what
something along those lines. Yeah. And then down near the bottom, where we said we asked for immediate enforcement upon these individuals doing ghost rides, we changed that, and then we added that sentence, and then we followed up with doing this will save lives.
Yes, so do whatever required laws, da da da.
No, you know what? My mistake. Keep it at that second paragraph. So that first paragraph where it's they're doing this at corner vending locations and more.
Right. That's where I put this. We express concern about ICE agents, da 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 da.
Right. And then say, please see the attached resolution. And we also have concerns with ICE agents with their vehicles, So, and
please
or
see
lastly,
attached resolution regarding this matter is what I wrote.
yes. Yeah, right. And then the next one is the whole detailed thing about the ghost. And then say lastly, or in, or I hate using an adverb, but thirdly, lastly, I don't know.
Yeah.
This is the third, it just tie it in with the third concern is, and then that's about the ghostwriting.
Oh.
And that would be a whole new paragraph as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
The
better to
third
use,
concern
yeah,
is, and
third.
what, do this separately?
No, 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 no. So we had the first paragraph that we heavily reworked. Then
Yeah,
what you just added is its own paragraph, say regarding this, yeah, look at the
like,
attachment.
where does the third concern go?
So give another space, and then that's the whole part about the next sentence is the ease of coming
So
and
you want
going.
a third concern and then everything below it, then type of thing?
So we reworked the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council writes you with urgent concerns. And it ended with,
Just a sec. I'm gonna stop share and see if this will share what I am doing
all
right
right,
now.
okay,
Maybe it will.
fantastic.
Okay, is it sharing what I'm typing? There, okay.
Ah, here, yeah. If you can open it up a little larger, if you can somehow expand it, make it larger.
Let's
Yeah, it's
see.
probably down below in the lower right-hand corner. Lower right-hand corner where it says
Oh, here
99%.
we go.
Yeah,
There you go.
there you go. Okay, so perfect. So go back up.
I got the third concern
No, go
right
back up.
there.
Yeah, I know, but go back up so we can see all of it because I wanted to give you some spaces. So before there were spaces and it read better. The Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council has urgent concerns in the community. Oh, Los Angeles community members fix Los Angeles and pull them from stores, car washes, and more. Yeah. Okay. So right where you have in parentheses, e.g. Home Depot, Walmart, Target, car
Yeah,
washes, corner vending locations, and more. Okay, now put
uh-huh.
your cursor in front of we and make a new paragraph. Okay. And I would, yeah, we also express concern. We also express concern,
A concern or
our concerns regarding ICE agents
ICE agents
cited
cited.
at Terminal Island and their actions related to an incident with peaceful demonstrators. Please see attached resolution regarding this matter. Okay, and then put your cursor at the new paragraph.
Okay.
Our third concern is
Our
third concern.
And then should I do this or
Wait, so okay, there is documentation of ICE officers. Well, that's part of what the first paragraph is regarding the conduct. Wait, our third concern is regarding the vehicles and the
ghost
wait, we
riding the
also
taxi?
cited at Terminal Island coming. Okay. We also express our concerns regarding ICE agents cited at Terminal Island and coming and going into the harbor, coming to and going from the harbor area. So I wish I could help. We also express our concerns regarding ICE agents cited at Terminal Island
where are you?
Okay, I'm at paragraph 2. I'm kind of blending them and then I'm trying to separate the two thoughts because one of them is regarding the peaceful demonstrators, where we're introducing the idea that the ICE agents are sighted at Terminal Island and their actions related to an incident. Okay. Our third concern is regarding the I mean,
Well, it's
I know
about
how to
them
fix it.
ghostwriting on traceable vehicles.
Is regarding the
Terminal
vehicles
Island
of the
is facilitated by ICE and untraceable
yeah
vehicles known as ghostwriting.
is regarding the vehicles of the ICE officers. Yes. Our third is
So
regarding
this probably should go then that I highlighted, and then say our third concern is regarding the vehicles.
well, I wanted to keep the coming and going into the harbor area and
Right, the
place it
documentation
in keep
our
copy coming
area,
and going,
ICE,
copy coming and going into the harbor area.
these ICE officers.
Yeah, get rid of that because it's duplicated. But first copy coming and going into the harbor area.
Okay, we got it.
No,
Where do we put that?
please copy coming and going into the harbor area.
Okay.
Now cut it out, but we want it. Copy, cut, copy. And now I want you to paste it. We also express our concerns regarding ICE agents sighted at Terminal Island, and go up. It's paragraph number 2, the new
Here?
one. We also express our concerns
But
regarding
here
ICE
after
agents sighted at Terminal
the
Island,
actions
and put your cursor behind and paste. Who are sighted in the Terminal Island coming from, wait, get rid of the and.
the harbor area.
We also express our concerns regarding ICE agents sighted at Terminal Island, get rid of the and, coming from and going into the harbor area, period.
Okay.
Please see the attached resolution regarding the ICE agent's actions. Please see the attached resolution regarding
the ICE.
Well, paste it. Just paste it.
Where? From where?
You just got rid of it. Paste it.
That's all right.
Oh, agents. Because it was perfect the way it was.
Yeah.
Right?
ICE agents' actions.
Regarding, well, you got rid of the whole thing about the peace. Can you go?
No, I didn't.
Can you go back a couple of steps? You got rid of the whole thing about the peaceful. You got rid of the full thing about the peaceful protesters. You removed it. Deleted it.
Typing regarding this matter. Undo typing. Here. There you go.
Okay, there. Yeah. They're at. And yeah. Coming from and going into the harbor area. Coming from and going into the harbor area and their actions related to an incident with peaceful demonstrators.
Okay.
Okay. Our third concern is regarding the vehicles and the disguised identities.
So keep that a sentence, our third concern
Yeah, is regarding the vehicles and the disguised identities of these federal ICE officers.
Oops. What in the world?
De-squished.
Disguised. What?
G-U, G-U, D-I-S-G-U.
Darn it. What is this thing?
G-U-I, not Q, G. Yeah,
What?
put it a
Come
G,
on.
put in a G. I swear,
This thing
there
is
you
like
go. And disguised federal
individuals.
ICE officers or
Yeah.
federal ICE officers.
Oh, stop. Darn thing. Stop it. There. Federal ICE officers.
Okay. So period. The vehicles have been documented.
Vehicles
The have been
been
documented as having untraceable, as having tampered license plates and identification. And using untraceable vehicles, which is used by gangs. Wait, I got to find out who uses it for ghostwriting. By criminal elements. Right. Ghostwriting.
known as ghostwriting.
No, ghostwriting is not. Okay, ghostwriting a bike. Wait. Oh, that's not what ghostwriting is. Wait. Ghostwriting, license plate. No, that's not ghostwriting. Ghost plate. That's ghost plates. Okay. It's not ghostwriting. That's different.
Yeah.
Well, I will check this up. So they're switching license plates. Temporary tags, temporary.
That's
Paper plates. Criminal. Okay, let me find it.
so
Using ghost fake paper license plates is illegal and criminal. So it's not ghost writing, because
It's
ghost
not
writing is a
ghost,
different thing.
not ghost writing, it's ghost fake plates. I just looked it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ghost fake plates, right?
Yeah. Ghost,
Ghost,
no, it's ghost
it's
untraceable vehicles. Ghost vehicles. It's called ghost vehicles. ICE ghost vehicles, and you can put ghost in quotes.
okay. So we need to
Um,
go here where anywhere that it
yeah,
talks about ghost writing.
yeah. So our third concern is regarding the vehicle and disguised federal ICE
So
officers.
ghost vehicles, known as ghost
Yeah.
vehicle plates, plating.
No, no, no. Ghost untraceable, ghost vehicles, which are virtually undetectable by law enforcement.
And I'll just put
Just say ghost vehicles again. It's not ghost vehicle plating. It's ghost, in quote, just
vehicles.
ghost.
Vehicles.
Yeah. Vehicles that are virtually undetectable by law enforcement. These vehicles are used in serious crimes, including drive-by shootings, human trafficking, and for fleeing crime scenes. They allow drivers to avoid registering their vehicles, pay tolls, and being caught by traffic cameras and emission tests. So and I would go down to these tactics include I would, yeah. ICE agents cited, okay, our third concern is regarding the vehicles and the action,
And disguised.
the vehicles driven by disguised federal ICE officers. The vehicles have been documented as having tampered license plates and identification using a tactic making,
Tampered license
okay,
identification.
have
Well,
been
this is
documented as having tampered license plates and identification, comma, a tactic used by criminal elements
used by, whoops, hello,
that's okay,
by criminal elements
to make vehicles virtually untraceable, also known as
untraceable, known as
a
also known
practice known
untraceable,
as
whoops, known as
no
ghost, a practice known
or a which is also known as ghost vehicles.
oh, so also
Yeah, also known as, AKA ghost vehicles. Period.
oh, I don't need that then. Period.
Okay, and then these tactics include, I would paragraph it to the next line.
What this?
Yeah, and then close the gap on the bullet point. Yeah. Okay, and then when you go down we would ask that you look to monitor and pull these vehicles over as they would any. Okay, so we ask our law enforcement to protect our community residents and support holding these drivers accountable and bound within the vehicle code. And it needs to do whatever it is by traffic laws and enforce these ghost rights. Ghost
Is there a ghost
enforce
thing?
laws. We ask that our, okay, it's the last paragraph. We
I love
ask that there's a bit of repetition.
Ghost,
And
ice
can
ghost
you,
rights, so ice ghost vehicles,
yeah, and could
right?
you do me a favor for readability? Yeah, for readability, because remember, people will read this, and if it's hard to read,
Yeah,
they're not going to read it. Please
so,
put spaces in between the paragraphs.
okay,
Please return those. Yeah. All the way
okay.
through the document. Yeah, and so up above as well.
So
So we
let's
ask
see.
our, yeah. And then one more after regarding this matter. Regarding
Where?
this matter. No, regarding up.
Oh, whoops. Okay.
And then it's okay to put together these tactics include,
What do you
because
mean?
that's the same thought.
What do you mean?
The space between our third concern and these tactics include, you can get rid of
Like
that.
this?
Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah. And then okay, so last three paragraphs. Okay, we would ask that the local that local and LA County Sheriff driver, period. Okay, to monitor and pull these, we would ask that local Los Angeles Police Department, Port Police, and the Los Angeles and the LA County Sheriff to monitor and pull
Oh,
to monitor for for and pull these vehicles over as they would for any driver violating vehicle rules. These vehicles should be held, investigated thoroughly, including having them towed and secured for deeper review and corroboration of vehicle ownership and registration. This would protect community residents, especially if a valid driver's license is held by the person driving. We ask that our law enforcement, okay, either both of them capitalized, all of that capitalized, or none of it at all. We ask our law enforcement agencies to protect our community residents and support holding these drivers accountable and bound within California vehicle code regulations and limit possibility of willful, wanton, reckless, and malicious intent to injure or kidnap individuals. Our law enforcement entities should do whatever is required. Yeah, start with our.
but we're asking them.
Get rid of, no, we already asked in the one before. So this is a continuation. Our law enforcement entities must do whatever is required by traffic laws and enforce these laws upon these individuals
Doing the ice ghost.
who are purportedly ICE, but driving ghost vehicles, who are
Who are
upon
what?
these individuals who are purportedly ICE
And
officers and
the
driving ghost vehicles and driving, yeah, purportedly, yeah. But driving ghost
but
vehicles.
driving,
But driving illegal ghost vehicles. Get rid of these. And get rid of ICE. Illegal driving. ICE's actions of hiding their identity and making vehicles untraceable is the type of criminal behavior of predators and abductors. It is impossible to distinguish federal ICE enforcement from sex traffickers, get rid of the apostrophe, predators and abductors. This federal action is creating a public danger for all Angelenos. Doing this will save lives, protect individuals in our community from forced family separations, brutalities, lack of due process, and overall violation of basic human rights. Woo!
there we go. Okay,
Amendment done.
save. It's been saved.
All right.
Okay, so
I motion we vote on the amendments as written, and then
okay,
Hallelujah.
so moved.
second,
Okay.
Okay.
So, Melanie, vote for the amendments.
and then second, John. So all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. 3 to
Okay,
0.
now for the motion, for the letter
Now
itself
the letter. So who wants
and
motion?
I'll
and the
move it.
resolution attached.
Letter with resolution?
So John moved.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Okay.
We're voting on the whole package.
Yeah. All those in favor?
Aye.
Woo!
Yeah.
Kapow!
Okay,
That is a
now-
strong letter.
Now the CIS
I'm glad you guys wrote it.
regarding the Presidio and the battery, all that RV stuff going on and all that. So this is the Northwest San Pedro Neighborhood Council supports the resolution for vehicle resolution for council file that there have been ongoing issues with the recreational vehicle. With the recreational vehicles, it should be vehicles. It's multiples of vehicles. It's several of them. I'm not sure why it changed that. It should be an S at the end of that. Recreational vehicles. What is this thing doing?
Oh, this is regarding that Pacific area? Is that somewhat?
No, Presidio and battery. It's over by off a channel.
This
It's
is
where all it was at the last meeting. It was when or the town hall when the girl was all
right.
upset.
That woman was upset. I could
Yeah.
swear that some of it was Pacific as well.
No, it's Presidio.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, let's support that.
Vehicles and motor vehicle camping population in these 4 areas of business. Crime prevention and safety should be first and foremost of these businesses. We ask the Department of Transportation to expedite the posting of signs, no parking for these areas. And then,
Great.
yeah, so
Wonderful.
let me save this change on the official one and there. So with that being said, who wants to move this?
So moved.
Second.
Okay,
I move we vote on it.
John second. And all those in favor? Aye.
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 There we go. So that's done. So then
Do we
go
have anything
over-
about future? Do we have anything about future discussion?
No, not at this time because public safety next month will not be on due to my surgery issue
Oh,
where it's
right.
all up in the air. So we will be dark. So the next public safety meeting will be October 23rd.
So we will be gathering, John and I, for the September 10th town hall.
And maybe I'll
Yeah.
be there if my surgery's the 11th. But if it's
Yeah.
the 5th or the 2nd, I won't be.
So in lieu of
Question,
meeting,
John, the next thing on the agenda is gonna talk about the public safety signs. Were you able to put anything up over at the school? Or
Not
Park
yet.
Plaza School?
Did you have any more?
Did you use them? The other ones you
I
have?
got, well, my neighbors, I've got to drop them off. Haven't had a minute. I got to drop them off at two neighbors over here. The guy on the corner of Myler and Gatun that has I
Okay,
talked to him the other day, so he can put it there. He usually has those two little green guys out in the street,
right,
slow
right.
down and that. So I want him to put his right there on his place. And the other people on the corner that's on
Yeah,
my
there's more
side of the street.
signs. There's more signs, but I want them up at Taper. I want to get somebody put one up at Taper and one at
Well, then
our
I'll
park,
bring, well, then I'll bring one to Taper and I'll give one to 7th Street. I mean Park Western.
park Park Western. We need to get
Yeah.
one on the corner there where Park Western is, because people
Yeah.
constantly on Park Western are running that stop sign.
Yeah.
And the lady we saw the other day when I was out, when I had to go up there, I saw people when the crosswalk lady, she's like waving at people because they were just going. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what are you doing? She's like there with the thing telling people you're supposed to stop here. There's a stop sign. It's
They
like you
don't.
dumbs, there's a school here.
I
Well,
will,
what I could do is I'll do it this weekend. I'll see
Okay.
the people at the corner. Um,
Yeah, and I do have
ca-
more signs. I just want us to get them all out. We were waiting for school to start. So I really think that we should really, hopefully Kelly's gotten hers up at 7th Street School up there.
can you
yeah.
reserve a couple? I would like to approach, Holy Trinity. They have an entire encircled area on an occasion going from, West Santa Cruz. Uh, West Santa Cruz kind of splits in two different directions,
Right.
uh, and around there, and the people cut those corners. I'd like to approach them to see if they would like some signs there as well. They also have, an athletic field that is across the street, and kids regularly cross that crosswalk in the middle of the block in order to, get to the basketball
Right.
courts. So, I will inquire over there. Um,
Yeah, just some of the Vic's got his up, but it's in his yard. It's not at the corner because he says there's nowhere to put it on the corner.
and there are some residents, around there. Um, let me know if there's any other like community areas where, or I'll start asking if there's any other
This
community
is trying
areas
to
where
think
there's,
where there's any intersections in Northwest that are really like busy where people aren't stopping and stuff, where we intersections that are other than up on Western. Um,
well,
we're not going to put
First Street is a
we can't
danger
put
even
any
though there are lights.
right. We were told we couldn't put anything on Western, is what Tim's office told me.
No,
Just
yeah,
keep it
but First
below
Street,
Western.
I'm talking about First Street. First
Yeah.
Street, once again, for Holy Trinity, there are some kids that cross right there at,
As long as
Walker?
they're stop signs and not lights, because the signs are about stop signs. So we want them at stop signs. The signs.
Right.
Yeah, they have to be.
Oh, right, right. So yeah, the Peck Park cross area right there. At Walker, I believe. Anyway,
just
yeah,
trying to-
I'll make some inquiries, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with Holy Trinity.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And then get them up at all around. I trying to think because I thought because down over by Weymouth Corners, that whole area, the stop signs around that area, it get wild down there by over there by where Chris lives off of Leland and all of that,
Yeah.
and over there that gets kind of wild with the stop signs in that area by Averill Park. So hopefully somebody's putting some signs up over there, some of our representatives from that area. People took signs at the meetings, so hopefully. But anyway, so anything else? But like I said, October 23rd is going to be the next meeting due to my fun going on over here.
Yeah, that's pretty much. It got dark pretty quick.
So anyway, so I'm going to stop the recording this at 7:18.
Okay.